If you could give everyone in the world an experiment to do for 30 days, what would it be?
Oh, I would ask them to take out a piece of paper and write down,
does your environment control your thinking, or does your thinking control your environment? Science shows that we operate on autopilot for 95% of what we do. But good news, we can reprogram it, and that's what we're going to do today. We dive into the teachings of Joe Dispenza, author of Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, a book I really recommend to you. We will stay ultra concrete, just tools you can use starting tonight. And be careful, we're not talking about passive law of attraction here. Visualization helps you break free from your old patterns, but it's action that creates the result. I'll explain all that to you right away. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe and let's go. This morning, you got up. Same routine, same coffee, same commute, same surroundings, same activities. And tonight, you go to bed thinking, why doesn't my life change? Here is the cycle that keeps you stuck. Same thoughts, you make the same choices. Same choices, you have the same behaviors. Same behaviors, you live the same experiences. Same experiences, you feel the same emotions. And these emotions reinforce the same initial thoughts. It's a perfect vicious circle. And here's why it's so powerful. Neuroscientists estimate that we are only aware of 5% of our cognitive activity. This means that 95% of our decisions, actions, and behaviors occur on autopilot. This autopilot has been programmed since your birth by school, society, your culture, your family, your parents, your past experiences. And your little 5% of consciousness tries to fight against these 95%. Guess who wins? When you decide to change, your body panics. Why? Because change equals the unknown, and the unknown equals danger. Thus, your body seeks to bring you back to the known. Come back here to stress, frustration. It's unpleasant, but at least it's known. So, how do we break this cycle? Dispenza talks a lot about meditation, but let's clarify something right away. The goal of meditation is not to stop having thoughts. Stop trying to empty your mind. It's not impossible, but that's not our goal. The real aim is to learn to observe your thoughts with curiosity without getting carried away by them. Imagine you are meditating and a thought comes. I have 1,000 things to do. I'm bored. And there, instead of fighting against this thought, you just, oh, here's a thought saying, I'm bored. Interesting. You look at it with curiosity, without judgment, and then you feel tension in your body. Same thing, you observe, you breathe into it, you relax. When you observe your thoughts, you are no longer the program. You become the consciousness that observes the program. It's magical because as long as you identify with your thoughts, they control you. But when you start observing them, you take back control of your life. You realize, wait, these thoughts generate fear in me, yet concretely, nothing is happening. Everything is fine. And here is a very powerful tool to get out of mental loops. Come back here to the present. This is actually what is taught to soldiers who return with post-traumatic disorders. Look around you. Describe what you see. The color of the walls, the texture, what you see through the window. Be aware that you are here and now. Realize that outside of your thoughts, everything is fine. But to understand why it is so powerful, you need to understand what happens in your body. Every time you feel a strong emotion, anger, stress, sadness, your body generates a specific chemical cocktail. Over time, your body becomes addicted to the chemical cocktail of your most frequent emotions. If you are used to stress, you will create stress. If you are used to anger, you will find reasons to get upset. If you are used to sadness, you will see the world in gray. Exactly like with addiction processes, your body will seek to return to the emotional state it is most used to. And it goes even further until these emotions merge with your sense of identity. You no longer feel anger. You think that you are an angry person. You don't feel sadness anymore. You think you are depressed. And this is how the trap closes. Your habitual emotion attracts thoughts that feed it. If you are often stressed, you will automatically focus on everything that could go wrong. If you are often angry, you will interpret every situation as an attack. It is not you who chooses these thoughts. It is your body seeking to justify its usual chemistry. The more you have thoughts that feed a certain type of emotion, the more you have that type of emotion. And the more you have that type of emotion, the more you have thoughts that will themselves call for that type of emotion. And we are in a perfect vicious circle. So, how do we get out of there? Now that you have distanced yourself from your thoughts, you begin to see more clearly. You become aware of certain patterns that unconsciously feed your addictions to negative emotional states. It is now time to consciously break these patterns by acting differently. But remember, your body and mind will resist this change because change equals unknown and unknown equals danger. Here is a powerful technique. Give a name to the old version of yourself, the one carrying the old patterns you wish to break free from. And give a name to the new version of yourself that embodies the qualities you wish to integrate. For example, Mr. Stress and Mr. Confident. This creates a mental separation. You are no longer those behaviors, you observe them. And here's how to strengthen the new version of yourself. Each evening, ask yourself this simple question: when did the old me take control today? Not to judge yourself, but to learn, to better understand what triggers your patterns. Maybe an email, a comment, someone cutting you off. And there, instead of just turning the page, you do a powerful mental exercise. You close your eyes. You visualize yourself in the same situation, and you visualize yourself acting differently next time, the way you would have liked to act. You see yourself staying calm. You see yourself responding with perspective. Your brain does not distinguish between a lived experience and an intensely imagined experience. So, when you mentally rehearse your new behavior, you establish neural circuits as if you had actually done it. Your brain is no longer a record of the past. It becomes a map to the future. The principle in neuroscience is that neurons that fire together wire together. If you repeat your new behavior enough times, it becomes automatic. You naturally become this new version of yourself that you have chosen. That's the second tool. But there's a level above. Think about high-level athletes. A basketball player who trains visualizes the perfect shot again and again in their mind. An entrepreneur launching their company envisions success even before having their first client. Both of them do not yet see the result, but they have experienced it mentally hundreds of times. And that changes everything. So here's the question. Can you think about your future enough times for your brain to start creating the neurological circuits as if it has already happened? Neuroscience says yes, it's pure neuroplasticity. And here's how to do it concretely. Every morning, take 5 minutes, not to think about your future, but to fully feel it. Do you want to be calmer? Feel that peace now. Do you want to be more confident? Feel that confidence now. Do you want to be freed from an addiction? Feel that freedom now. By doing this every day, over and over, little by little, your brain creates new circuits. You start to act differently. Your choices change. Watch out for the trap here. After a week, you're going to want to check, well, where are the results? And Joe Dispenza reminds us that if you're wondering where it is, you've gone back to your old self. Why? Because your old self wants to see to believe, while the new you wants to believe to see. It's like going to the gym. You don't see results after 1 week, but if you keep going to the gym for 3 months, your body changes. Thoughts are the language of the brain. Emotions are the language of the body. When your thoughts and emotions align in the same direction, that's when change becomes inevitable. And precisely to help you practice daily, with my brothers, we created the My Affirm Play app to create audio files with your personalized affirmations. Either you write your positive affirmations or you record your own voice, choose the background music, and voila, it generates an audio file ready to listen to.
I'm worthy of love.
Between each affirmation, there is a moment of silence so you can repeat and feel the emotions you want to associate with each affirmation. Because that's exactly what we just talked about. It's not the mechanical repetition that will change your brain, it's the emotion you put into it. You can listen to it anywhere, in your car, while exercising, cooking, or before sleeping. The idea is to reconnect with the person you want to become several times a day until it becomes natural. You can find the link in the description. Now, it is important for you to be aware of this phase that Joe Dispenza calls the void. It's the moment when you do all the work, but nothing happens. No visible result, no sign, and that's where 99% of people give up. Joe Dispenza reminds us that it's in this space that transformation happens, and you must continue. You are letting go of the old you so that the new you can be born, and it's a process that takes time. Every time you notice yourself falling back into your old pattern and correct yourself, celebrate it. These small victories will accumulate day after day until it becomes your new autopilot, your default mode. And now, attention, this is crucial. We are not talking about passive law of attraction here. We are not talking about visualizing your success and waiting for the universe to serve it to you on a platter. No. Visualization is a tool to help you recondition your perception of yourself and the world. It's a tool to help you act in alignment with that vision. So when you visualize your success, ask yourself, who is this person living that success? What do they do daily? How do they act? What are their habits? These inspirations should guide you through the steps that will lead you to success. But in no case is there passivity. I will be clear. I hear people say, if you want more money, act like someone who already has more money, implying spend more than you can afford. I absolutely disagree with this view. Acting like someone who has money means acting like someone who is building their wealth. Has this person started a business? Have they saved for years? Have they trained in budget management? Has she developed valuable skills? If you dream of being a professional musician, you will have to play an instrument over and over. If you want to start your business, you will have to learn, test, fail, and start again. Visualization helps you free yourself from your old patterns and your former sense of identity that prevents you from creating the life you aspire to. It opens you to a renewed perception of yourself and life, but it is always aligned action that creates the result. So, what is the hardest part in all this? It's just taking the time to do it. 10 minutes in the morning to reconnect with your future, 5 minutes in the evening to analyze your day, and the rest of the time, act in alignment with your new identity. Most people wait for a crisis, trauma, or illness to really want to change. And his message is, why wait? We can either learn and change in pain or learn and change in joy. And it's up to you to choose.
If you could give everyone in the world an experiment to do for 30 days, what would it be?
Oh, I would ask them to take out a piece of paper and write down every thought that they've been thinking that's standing in the way between their future and where they are. Write down every habit or behavior, even how they speak, that stops them from becoming the person that is healthy, wealthy, or free. I would have them write down what the behaviors look like of a great person that they wanted to become. And I would have them practice thinking about it and practice rehearsing it. And then I would say to them, what emotions would you feel when your future happened? Because you have to teach your body emotionally what that future feels like before it happens. And every day, if you practice that and just become conscious of who you no longer want to be and keep becoming conscious of who you do want to be, you should begin to see evidence in your life.
So every morning for 5 to 10 minutes, you will close your eyes. You will connect to the emotion of your future self. So whether it's joy or confidence, you will be able to think of things that will awaken this feeling in you. Once you have nurtured this emotion well, you will be able to visualize yourself in the future you wish to live in order to align your thoughts and emotions. And in the evening, for 5 minutes, you will ask yourself, where did I fail today? When did I fall back into my old patterns? Then you will mentally revisit the scene and imagine the way you would have liked to act. Once again, during your visualization process, connect to the emotion you want to integrate. During the day, when you feel your old self returning with its stress, frustrations, anger, take a minute, breathe deeply, and observe around you. Come back to the present. Look in detail at what is happening around you to break free from the mental loops of stories you are telling yourself that feed the old emotion. It's simple, but it's not easy. It requires discipline and consistency. But if you do this for 30 days, I guarantee your life will never be the same. Not because everything around you will have changed, but because you will have changed. Let's now recap our 4 tools. First, observe your thoughts with curiosity. You are not the program. You are the consciousness that observes. Second, mentally repeat your new behaviors. Your brain installs the neural circuits as if you had really done it. Third, connect emotionally to your future. Feel emotionally your future before it arrives. 4, act in alignment with your future self. How many people truly believe that their way of thinking affects their life? How many people woke up this morning and consciously created their future? If you knew without any doubt that it was true, you would never miss a day. Describe in a comment the person you choose to become. Sharing it publicly is already making it exist. If this video helped you, like, comment, share. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget that you can discover Maya Film Play in the description. I wish you the best for your transformation.